Good evening. I am working on some setup stuff here I wanted to mess with. What's up, Steve? How you doing tonight? Aren't we all? I hope we all are. I'm testing a couple things here before I get started. I don't know if these things, if it works this way. I gotta do that. That's interesting. So they have this thing with a district where you can make your listings private. And I'm trying to figure out an easy way to have them just to switch them to non-private, but it's not working for me. Edit item. Did that work? It looks like it worked. Oh, cool. that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there we go. Cool. Claim 5487. But for streaming, this app is pretty cool on iOS. Um, it has some hiccups, but not too bad. Nothing I can't get around. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Tell you what, though, these are the lucky cases. This is the lucky case. It went to Hong Kong. Has to be good. Evening, Jaqua, I assume. How you doing? Alrighty. I'm just opening this one for fun while I wait a couple more minutes. I got skunked on my eggs before. I'm bitter about it. So I want to see if I can get anything other than a base insert out of an egg. No, Jackson Merrill. Padres need Jackson Merrill back badly. Neil Cruz. Shohei Ohtani. Trey. Injured. All right. Hunter Green hollow foil. That's the standard Easter parallel you get. The pastel, Corey Seager. Vladimir. Francisco Lindor. That's a new one. I can't even make out what that is. Numbered to 10. 5 of 10 on Zach Eflin. Will Brennan on the grass. Not too shabby on the 10. Alrighty. Let's see here. I think I have sold all my spots, so we do this. Sell that out. What's it look like when I do that? Okay, so let's see how I can do this. All right, gonna begin the giveaway. And final round. Take that. Place it up there. That is. All righty. So before we get started, just run down the teams really fast. I'll just read the people that aren't me. Kobe has the Angels. Tom has Diamondbacks and the Nationals. Kobe has the Orioles. Tom has the Padres. Jay DeTomaso with the Phillies. Kobe with the Rangers. Tom with the Rays. Kobe with the Royals. And Jay DeTomaso with the Twins, White Sox, and Yankees. So that looks pretty good. Make sure everyone got their spot. Kobe. Tom, and J.T. Tomaso. Cool. Cool. I'm going to open some baseball cards because that's what I want to do. It's been one of those weeks. Today was a long week. I think it's only Tuesday still. It's rough. All right. 2025 Heritage Mega Box. Mega Box has the red parallels? Red parallels, silver sparkles. You can get relics. You can get autos. I think you can get almost everything. Probably not red inks. I don't remember looking for that. But there's a full slate of stuff you can get out of this. And we are moving. Trey Sweeney, Tigers, red paper. Flaherty, Castro, Willie Castro, Caballero, Gurriel Thomas, Lowe, Mania, and Cantillo. Lowe's a high number. Josh Naylor on the red. Marsh Cruz. Abrams, Alvarez, Conforto. Leiter is a high number. Rafaela and Bobby Witt Jr. These codes on the back are ridiculous trying to figure out what they are. They're small and they're blurry and they make me sad. Santander, Verlander, Malloy, Cole, strikeout leaders, Assad, Solano, and batting leaders. Sparkle for Alec Burleson, Sean Reynolds, Father Son, The Holidays, Gossman, Waldrip, Norby, Bliss, Shota, Imanaga, and Clayton Kershaw. Got to get my old man glasses and see if that's anything special. Nope, that's a 332. Alcantara, Smith, Bryant, Chisholm, Roberto Clemente, Orlando Arcia, Marco Luciano, Polar Bear on the red. Fitzgerald, ERA leaders. Loperfido, Joe. Brooksley, Chrome. Griffin Jacks, it's high number. Jairo Iriarte, Belozo. Drew Thorpe, Griffin Conine, Jacob Wilson, Greg Jones, JT Realmuto, Dalton Varsho, Julio Rodriguez. If I can read this with the camera. It's not going to work either. Mixing up my piles. Trey Turner, Silver Sparkle, Rosarena, Glacius, Garcia, Brown, Doyle, William Boeing, Aviation Pioneer, Grant Holman, and Jaden Hill. Melot, Isaac Paredes, Mike Trout, Spencer Steer, Glaber Torres, George Springer, Sean Mania, and Josh Young. Nothing fancy. Blake Snell, Teoscar Hernandez, Reese Hines, Francisco Lindor, Hunter Big, Joey Meneses on the Chrome, Luis Angel Acuna, Taj Bradley, Bob Gibson and Zach Geloff, Jackson Churio, Brendan Donovan, Yilber Diaz, Angel Martinez, Nico Cavadas, and Hunter Green. I don't think any of those are. Sparkle is Sean Burke, Luis Peralta, Edwin Diaz, Bryce Harper, Yohan Duran, Curtis Mead, Will Smith, Refractor, Byron Buxton, and Yandy Diaz. Max Scherzer, Jock Peterson, Jonathan Cannon, Max Meyer, Gustavo Campero, Matt McLean, Reed Detmers. Reed Detmers is a high number, and Logan O'Hoppe. Pete Fairbanks, Red Paper, Cade Smith, Brandon Nimmo, Bryce Miller, Zach Nito, Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, Jacob Herdebisi, and Devin Williams. 3 more packs on the. Got those skewed away. I apologize. Dustin Harris, Ellie De La Cruz, David Festa, William Contreras, Luis Robert Jr., William Contreras on the player icons, Nolan Gorman Chrome, and Ryan Helsley. Jake Berger, Silver Sparkle, Adrian Del Castillo, Kenzie Noel, Big Christmas, Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, Reese Hoskins, Wilson Contreras, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Brian Ramos. There's the third base picture. And last pack in the Mega. Joe Ryan, Richie Palacios, Nueve Marte, Carlos Correa, Corbin Burns, Darling Marte is a high number, Yuri Perez, and Josh Rojas. All right, I'm going to zip through these really fast, make sure I didn't miss anything fancy. Nothing. Nothing there. I don't know James Wood or Roki in that box either. That's a bummer. Tom does get a Cruise rookie. Those out the way. Onto the hobby box now that I'm unmuted. So hobby box will guarantee us one relic or auto. I haven't pulled an auto yet, which is kind of disappointing. It's going to happen this time. Riley Green, Jose Altuve, Brian Reynolds, River Ryan, JT Real Muto. That's the color of the year. The number to 76. It's a cool card. I thought 5 of 76. It's up there somewhere. Devin Williams Chrome, Andy Ibanez Blue, a Eugenio 4-homer Suarez. Home run leaders: Swanson, Aldegary, Zulueta, Yariel Rodriguez, Adley Rushman, Joey Gallo, Will Warren. Zach Wheeler, Luis Garcia Jr., Shohei, Grant McRae, stolen base leaders, player icons, Mike Trout going to Kobe. That's the base. And Gavin Stone and Andres Jimenez. Cedric, Josh Hader, JT Ginn, Adele Amador, Wilyer Abreu, Alexander Graham Bell, Justin Verlander, Blue Sparkle, and Jeff McNeil. Yasmani, Danny Jansen, David Peterson, Eovaldi, Seth Lugo, Dylan Cease, Nick York, Blue Paper, Edwin Uceta, Jaron Duran, Perdomo, Naylor, Otani, Matt Olson, Jesse Winker on the Chrome, Armstrong and Butler. Reagan's King, Alonzo Fairbanks. Madden, Luke Weaver. Sean Reynolds on the Blue Sparkle, light Blue Sparkle. Caminero, Merrill Kelly, Chapman, ERA leaders, Stevenson, Zebby Matthews, Chris Sale, Blue Paper. Romo Martinez, Tyone Kopech, Lance Lynn, Cade Povich, Jordan. There's a short print, Mitch Haniger. Wyatt, Langford, Luis Matos, Yogi Berra, Shea Whitcomb, Mike Burrows, Jacob Herdebisi is chrome. Anthony Santander is blue sparkle. Rendon is injured. Mitch Spence, Nolan Jones, Jake Eater, Otto Lopez, Darren Baker, Tristan Casas, Garrett Mitchell, blue paper, Will Benson. Anthony Rizzo, Roki Sasaki, Stan Musial, Salvi Perez, Fernando Tatis, Manny Machado on the refractor, Tyler Glasnow, it's a high number, and Carlos Santana. Orelvis Martinez, Jorge Soler, Gunnar Henderson, the Bakers, Brian Bayo. Finally, a card flipped over. That's the foil. That's one every 4 boxes on those. So Tarek Skubal, Austin Wells, Blue Sparkle, and Mason Montgomery. Go ahead and flip through these cards real fast. Roki is stupid. There it is. About halfway through. Jace Young, Chivilli, Quintana, McGill, Burleson. That was the wrong place to put those. Those over there. Chivilli, Quintana, McGill, and Burleson. Luis Hill, Wagner, DeGrom, Acuna, Trey Turner, Sean Burke, Bryce Terang is a short print, Verlander. Schwellenbach, Goodman, Skubal, Castellanos, Berger, Crazy Horse, Carlos Rodriguez on the Blue Sparkle, and Sean Reynolds. Soto, Horwitz, Hertz, Holiday, Robles, Lopez, Dylan Dingler, and the Holidays. Still looking for a relic or an auto. Hopefully it's an auto. Carroll, Bregman, McCutcheon, Carpenter, Ruiz, Ramos on the chrome, Jose Siri, high number, Kevin Alcantara. Six packs to go. Clase, Vientos, Schwarber, Phillips, Guerrero, Greg Maddux on the... That's not redefined. That's not player icons. Through the years. Will Smith, Blue Sparker, Will Smith base. I think we had a Will Smith refractor earlier. Max Muncy, Elio Ramos, Peralta, Herrera, Brian King, Brian Hayes, Nick Gonzalez, high number, and Jake Bloss. Strikeout leaders, Ramirez, Benintendi, Clase, Wagaman, Helsley Chrome. That's cool. Holidays, Sparkle for Kobe, and Gio Urshela. 3 packs to go. Hodge, Bachar, Bruhan, Schneeman, Pablo Lopez, PCA on the 25th anniversary, Austin Riley, blue paper, Keter Montero, Polanco, Sagassi, Soderstrom, Morel, Marcus Semien, Refractor, father-son, those are Guerreros, Andrew Vaughn, high number, and Brandon Marsh. So theoretically, this should be our hit, which we haven't hit yet. And it's in there. I think it's a relic, which is, yeah. That's a bummer. Hank Aaron, Ozzie Albies, Blake Dunn, green refractor, Hunter Big, 46/99. Have Kevin Alcantara on the blue sparkle, another Dylan Cruz. And our relic is Juan, no longer a Yankee, Soto. It's not the worst relic to hit. Juan Soto relic is the hit. All right, let me get some top loaders. I'll do a quick recap, and then I'll decide if I'm just going to open some other stuff. Hey, Royals, how you doing? Didn't see you come in there. How's the post-surgery exercise treating you? I went for a walk. We were out taking the dog for a walk right before I came in here to start this. Is the recovery getting better for you? Yeah, the 10-pound thing would be a killer because I don't think we realize how often we just grab something that's 10 pounds without thinking about it. It's not good. Are the allergies going away? The allergies to the stitches or the glue that you're having a problem with? Nice. I had a little procedure a while back and they gave me antibiotics just to be safe after the procedure. And it was an antibiotic I never had before. And I had a really gnarly, I mean, not dangerous allergic reaction, just hives and stuff. It's so annoying. It was so like, called the doctor. I'm like, yeah, I'm allergic to this. I bet. I told my kid that you were at the Wichita game and got JJ Weatherholt a couple times, and then you got the bat and stuff. He's like, "Wow, that's cool." Like he's a he's a grapher. He drives all over the place getting autographs. They were down about an hour from here because Frank Viola is the pitching coach at a semi-pro team, Atlantic League, and they were about an hour from here, so they went to harass Frank Viola. I'm convinced there's a variation in here somewhere that I missed, but I can't seem to find it. It's usually a cartoon if I miss it. I'm having no luck finding a cartoon variation though. Have you convinced your parents to go on a cruise with you yet? You got to do that. Oh wow, yeah, that's a bit far off. We have Winston-Salem's like an hour, Hickory's 45 minutes, Kannapolis is like 20 minutes, Charlotte's 30 minutes, and then I can go down into Greenville. That's a little bit over an hour, but if I wanted to, and then actually that's Spartanburg's closer. Spartanburg's a little bit over an hour, and Greenville's probably an hour and a half away. But I was trying to convince my daughter. I'm like, hey, I'll go pay you $10 an autograph if you get me autographs on balls from the players I want autographs from. I don't think she's down for it. I think she'd have better luck getting autographs than I would. That'd be cool. I didn't fight going on a cruise for a long time. I'm like, I don't really want to go on a cruise. But then finally got convinced to go on a cruise, and I'm like, oh, this is awesome. It's a floating hotel, food whenever you want it, wherever you want it. Well, I don't see any variations anywhere in here. And then depending on where you cruise to, you can see a lot of cool, neat stuff. But half the time, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to see anything here. I'll just stay on the ship and go to the pool, or I like to gamble, so I'll go to the casino. Yeah, I was looking, but back to the minor leaguers. One of the, I think one of Boston's teams is nearby, and it's like they have a lot of good players all over their system. All right, gonna do a quick recap, see what we got here. Blue Paper, Brandon Lowe, Blue Sparkle, Rodriguez, Dylan Dingler, Blue, Brian Ramos, Chrome, Will Smith, Sparkle, Helsley, Chrome, The Holiday, Sparkle, PCA 25th, Austin Riley, Blue Paper, Guerrero's Refractor, Alcantara, Sparkle, Dylan Cruz, Base, probably one of the good best two hits, Hunter Biggie, number to 99, Green Refractor. The Relic was Juan Soto, Vladdy Chrome, Sean Reynolds Sparkle, Chris Sale Paper, Herdabisi Chrome, Santander Sparkle, Garrett Mitchell Paper, Roki Base, Machado Refractor. That's Tarek Scooble Foil Fractor. Yeah, I know. I'm not. It can get kind of bad if you have motion sickness. I can imagine. I can see not wanting to go on the cruise because even like when it shouldn't be rough seas, it can move pretty good. And they say if you stay near the middle of the ship, lower down, you don't feel it as much. But if you suffer from motion sickness, I could see where it'd be problematic. Abanya's Paper, Gallo Paper, Mike Trout, that is Player Icons, Verlander Sparkle, York Paper, Winker Chrome, Dylan Cruz Base, Will Smith Refractor, Trey Sweeney, Josh Naylor, Alonzo, and Fairbanks on the red paper. Silver Sparkles are Burleson, Turner, Burke, Berger, Chrome, Brooksley, Joey Meneses, Nolan Gorman, Devin Williams, Austin. Wow, an elevator. Austin Wells, Blue Sparkle, and probably one of the nicer hits, JT Real Muto. That's the color of the year. It says 76 around the borders. It's numbered to 76. It is, looks like 5 of 76. So it wasn't the best box, but this is, I don't know if you saw what I was posting on Twitter. Instead of sending this box to me, they sent this box to Hong Kong, this case. So I was supposed to get this box last Wednesday. I got it yesterday after it had been to Hong Kong and back. Yeah, but if you can ride an elevator without getting motion sickness, I think you'd enjoy a cruise. It's literally a floating hotel, and the people there, like, they're over the top trying to make sure they take care of you. But if you can, if your aunt's willing, like, try and find a cruise that has a balcony, because I think that's what you really gotta do. Sitting on the balcony, just reading a book or watching a movie on a tablet or something, very nice. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm gonna open one more box just for fun for myself, just because I want to. Looks like this box got dropped as well. Where is you said she's going on a, where is your aunt going on a cruise to? Do you know? I normally don't like Heritage that much, and I really don't like the 76 set, but for some reason I'm really liking this year. I think it's because of all the extra hits. Oh, Alaska's supposed to be really nice. I haven't done Alaska yet. JT again, Reed Detmers. And I heard the shore excursions on Alaskan cruises are really nice as well. It's like, I hope there's nothing really nice in here. So this box was at the top of the case that went halfway around the world, and the corner of the box was crushed a little bit. So some of these are dinged. Hader Gundala, hers, Holiday Weaver, Gavin Stone, Blue Sparkle. Yeah, we haven't done Alaska yet. We did Mexico from San Diego. We've gone to the Caribbean twice now, I think, and then we Shea Langoliers haunts me. Not this year, last year. I got so many autos and relics of him. We took the kids and went to we did a Europe cruise, the Baltic Sea. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, the Caribbean's really nice. Like, when we do the Caribbean, we generally try and go like December or January, because it's cold at home, and then you go and it's like 70. Ryan Hayes, a Dale Amador, ALNL Championship. That's the other one. The river cruises are supposed to be super fancy. Like, from what I understand, it's mostly back this up a bit. Is it one of the all-inclusive ones where they just, you pay for your cruise and then all your shore excursions and food and everything is just covered? I mean, food's almost always covered, but like Viking River cruises. Ryan Reynolds and Colt Keith. Oh, yeah. It's really easy. It's just a pain in the neck. Rangevilli, Quintana, Brave, Lugo. Holy cow. That is a pretty good hit. That's why this had to go to Hong Kong for Mr. Jackson. Nito Cruz, Otani Ortiz, Mason Wynn, Mookie Betts, Justin Steele. You know, normally they mark all the variations on the back with a little the text. It says what kind of variation it is. They didn't label all the variations, and the text is really, really small anyhow. Let's see if I can find one and show you. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's kind of ridiculous. Raisel Iglesias, Sean McReynolds. Caballero. It's a blue refractor of Ozzy Albies, 150. And I don't think in all the packs the variations are flipped, so I'm sure I've skipped past some of them. Should send that Altuve card to Kobe to give to Houdini. I can't read the codes on these. Like, they're, I mean, you can't see it because it's blurry, but it's something about the paper makes the code look fuzzy to me, and my eyes are bad enough anyway. And even if I put on my grandpa readers, it doesn't quite work out. Sasaki rookie. Yeah, like that little blip right there, that says refractor, theoretically. So that's where they put if it's like an image or something else, but that's flipped, but that's just a foil. Through the years, Bagwell, Mason Miller. Edmundo Sosa. Naylor. Sevik. Austin Wells. Bailey Ober. Well, it wasn't cheap, but it started out at 100 or 110, but originally Topps only sold like a small portion of what they had for the entire allocation. And then like a week later, they were selling them on Fanatics for 160. It's like, why didn't you just, because I wanted to get a couple cases because I'm crazy. But I think Heritage High Number, like the 2024, that could be a really good product down the road with Shuri O'Merrill schemes, a couple other rookies in there, but yeah, that I was kind of irritated what they did with holding back so many of them. That's another numbered card. That's the Bicentennial Porter Hodge number 200. Mitchell Parker. Yeah, I remember I used to, during Black Friday, a long time ago, when Blowout used to do really crazy specials, I would buy cases of cards that were like $20 a box. I mean, for hobby boxes, because then I got to open cards and it was cheap. They don't sell them that cheap anymore. You can still get them for like 40-45 bucks a box during Black Friday, but not like it used to be at all. TJ Friedels are. Yeah, now a cheapest box, cheapest hobby box is like Series 1, Series 2, but even those are 90. You just have to wait for them to go down a little bit later. Shohei Chrome, Jackson Holiday Blue Sparkle. That's a good one. Rizzo Martinez, Bruhan, Bayo, Ryan, Jackson Holiday on the, is that redefined? I think that's what they call those. It's a neat looking card. Colton Cowser, blue paper. Ossie Soderstrom, Grant McRae, Jacob DeGrom Refractor, Miguel Amaya, Edwin Diaz. Yeah, Miguel Amaya is a high number. Ooh. Connor Norby on the 76. 59 out of 76. Mookie Betts, Andrew McCutcheon, Joinski Noel. Yeah, I still have. Which one is this? Yeah, 2021. I bought a case of that on Black Friday like 2 years ago. And I got, if I want to open a box of cards, it's there, but it's just so, you get like one or two hits, and it's just, unless it's a hot box, I guess you get more. Did they have the hot boxes in 2021? Can't remember. But yeah, I had a bunch of those and a bunch of 2020. Actually, I have 2020, 21. I don't have 22s, but I have 23s also. And I'll open one occasionally. It's like, man, those are a pain. How's it going, Kobe? Hey, Mosstown, how you doing? So after I ran the couple boxes I was going to do, or the 2-box break, I'm like, well, I'll open some more cards. I decided to open a box for myself. Reggie Jackson's been to Hong Kong and back. So how y'all doing tonight? Tosstown, Kobe? Yeah, I got a case of the 23 for whatever 450 or whatever Blowout had it for in December or Black Friday. Cool, cool. I think I keep missing variations in this. And if I am, I'm missing the cartoon because I don't think cartoon's labeled. It's just you have to hope it's flipped, and I think I've opened too many boxes that don't have a flipped card. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's unfortunate. I need to talk to the guy who set this place up. There's no top loaders over here. See you, Tosstown. Did you just need a new phone, or was there some? Was your old phone busted? Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. I've always gotten Androids, and people tell me I should get iPhones. I've not had a problem with my Androids, though. And I also used to work for a company that Apple liked to sue once every 2 or 3 years. So I was kind of mad at Apple for a few years, a couple decades. Yeah, that's what I understand. Like, really, to take advantage of Apple is you have to have like the whole ecosystem thing going. And I got an iPad for streaming on District because it's the iOS app. Well, I don't think the Android app is like quite up to speed yet, but the iOS app, it works really well. It took me a couple of minutes to set it up to stream on District. It integrates it over to YouTube really easily, so that's nice. What time you start at 8 o'clock tomorrow, Kobe? $8. Trying to see if you got any hits out of that first break. Orioles, Rangers, Royals. Yeah. Mike Trout, Angels were yours. Jake Berger. Orioles. The Holidays. That was the hit out of the hobby box. Soto napkin. Santander, Orioles. Can do. I'm pretty sure I have one of those. I'm going to send you Kobe's cards. I'll check to see if I have one of those. Actually, he just told me to send that to you. He had Orioles. Yeah. That's easy. Yeah, I'll look. If I don't, I'm not sure if I got a base one of those in the break. If I don't have a base one, I'll send a base as well. I'm 90% sure I have a base one of those somewhere around here. Right on. Well, that's all I got for the evening. Just did that little break. I broke a box and an egg for myself, and oh, where's my egg? I got a. This was cool. You guys, while I was setting up, I busted another Easter egg. I got a Zach Eflin. Uh, I had an alarm to show you guys my Zach Eflin card. It's I forget which parallel this is called, but it's numbered to 10. Zach Eflin to 10. Thank you very much. Y'all have a nice night. I will see you tomorrow or some other time. You guys have a great night.